Hey guys, CoreData here. Welcome back to a video taking playing Smart Scrolls Legends, and we're taking a look at Empire Control, and this is quite possibly the greediest deck I've ever built in my fucking life. So yes, this is Empire Control. Also, as I refer to these kind of decks as Empire Greedfest. It's pretty much just a super greedy control deck. Just wants to kind of make it to the late game and start just pressuring people out with shouts, call dragons, Parathon axes, that kind of thing. So this is my current build of it. The curve looks really fucking wonky, and the main reason of that is because a lot of our early games in the 1-drop and 3-drop slots, our 2-drops aren't as important, which is really unusual in these kind of decks. Normally 2-drops are very important to keep, to get onto board to fight aggro. But for us, we're mostly relying on things like Word Walls, Barrel Stalkers, Thieves Guilds, and then our 3-drops. So we are weak to hyper aggro because of this, but that's generally, like, that's sort of the normal rule of thumb with these kind of decks. If you go back, if you think of like Ramp Scout back in the day, Ramp Scout usually didn't start their curve until like turn 3 properly, so I'm not too worried about it, especially considering the metagame currently is super greedy. I've been playing this deck for the last day or two, just on and off, just testing it. And every time I play this deck, it's just Empire mirror matches as far as the eye can see. So the deck is well suited to take advantage of like mirror matches and Telvanni. So I'm relatively happy with where the deck is positioned. If aggro picks up during the month, I wouldn't recommend playing something like this. This is very much targeting the mid-range and control decks. But yeah, it's a super greedy list. The main, I mean, again, I'm no expert on playing Empire. This is like the first time I've built Empire Control or a deck similar to this. So I don't know what the standardized build for this is, but I figured I'd try and do something a little bit kind of funky with a Night to Remember. So a Night to Remember just blinks a creature into the other lane. It's super good for re-triggering summon effects, which is why we're running things like Manticoras, we're running Mirak, Wonkai Veiled Guardians, because we can recur this very easily. We have a lot of card draw in form of fresh starts. Mana Marco is also insane when you blink it, as is Brahmin. We can usually blink whatever we get of Called Dragon. And there's a few others like lower curve things we can blink for value, things like Word Walls, Greybeard Mentors, and Necromancers. So we have plenty of value for a Night to Remember. We originally had Gyrexia Tharan in here because her interaction with a Night to Remember is pretty sick. But she just clogged my hand up way too much in certain matchups, so I decided to ditch her. Other than that, I think it's a relatively normal list. I'm probably missing a couple of key cards. I'm not running the Reanimate package. I'm not a fan of Reanimate in these styles of decks. I think the Shout package is better. It provides way more value. It provides way more value, and it's like I think they're far more flexible. Just being able to hard run Soul Tears and stuff like that, that's just super useful. Gives us a little bit more. So yeah, that's my take on the deck. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that sellout YouTube nonsense, and onto some games.
The Guildsworn.
I'm expecting Invade. I'd be happy to see Invade. I think relatively happy. I just need to find an Execute. Oh, Edict works. Okay, this is actually a pretty good hand. If it's Invade, I think we're pretty favored. As long as we start hitting our removal, basically, then we're good to go. We do hit the ramp curve, which is really nice. So we've got 2, 3, 4. So yeah, can't complain about this hand. Him skipping turn 1 with the ring is a little bit sus, but what can you do? Oh, Necro as well. Alright, this hand is really shaking up. We also have Dawn's Wrath. Okay, the hand is solid. I'm happy with the hand. Okay, it is Invade.
You will be devoured in shadow.
Sure, my guy.
You will die where you stand.
Find a Graveyard Mentor. Mentor is great as well because we can recur it with Necro to get an extra shout into our hand. Just fully invest into that. I'm just probably gonna Edict it then.
You will die where you stand.
I mean, it's not ideal to waste the Edict here, but he has invested quite a bit into this gate. Like, if I ramp here, I go to 6, and tap with 7 mana. And on tap with 7 mana, it leaves me 1 turn off Dawn's Wrath. But if I leave this gate up, it's probably going to commit to field lane, clear me out of that. So I'll Surely he'll play around Dawn's Wrath and Shadowlane, right? So I do think I need to edict this gate right now. So that's what we'll do. We'll just drop a Hist Mage next turn. Alright, we've seen 2 copies of Unexpected Arrival, which is good. This is one of the best cards in the Invade deck. This really should be 4 mana. I have no idea why they made it 3. And this should be 5. It's the typical shit of Invade, having everything completely undercosted. Alright. I will Hist Mage.
The Hist revives. Seed and spleen.
This gives me a Dawn's Wrath and Shadowland next turn. All my creatures are in field, so if he tries to play into field end, I can at least trade some of this stuff off. If he clears any of my creatures, I can always recur them with Necro as well, which is super nice. Also, at time of recording, the Assassin video has been up for like 16 hours, and it's already got like 37 likes and a decent amount of views. 37 likes in that short a time is fucking insane for my channel. Normally it takes like a week for them to get anywhere near that. So fucking shout out to everyone who's like commented and interact with the video. You guys are insane. I really do appreciate it. Get scared, sure. I mean, he's committed super heavy. Ooh, Immolating Blast might be better, though. I'm not gonna... because if I commit this Immolating Blast and it misses the gate, we're in a really tough spot. I can kill this Invasion Marauder and just Dawn's Wrath, and I think we're... I think we win from that. That should be game. We have a second Edict if he tries to recommit with Invasion Party. Alright, he just passes. I'm gonna Necro get back a Histomage to block this 2/5. And then next turn we start drawing cards with Fresh Start and Greybeard Mentor to start trying to find our Call Dragons. Oh, I Edict that 100%. Streamminder, take the clean trade. It's annoying that it triggers when it does that. But I don't want him getting the free invades off. I'm not too worried because I have a Fresh Start in hand, so I can just draw a bunch of fucking cards. Crisis Begins, sure. Invasion Scout, I think that's not what he drew. He drew something different. I'm gonna start with a Fresh Start here. Alright, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. What can I grab? I can grab back Histomage again.
Roots of the hill.
I'm just gonna commit the Sanctuary Pet now, I think. Because next turn I can call Dragon and level 2 Dragon Aspect this if he doesn't invade. Okay, he does invade, so that's not going to work. I can still break the ward though. I can break the ward, bump this.
Bark and birth.
Alright, this is going to be 16 damage. He'll gain 6 health. If I commit this Aelid Guardian now... I can Galen first. I could Galen in more Aelid Guardians, or I could Galen in more Necros. I think Necro might be the better choice. I can start just recurring these mentors, I think. I could be wrong.
I will keep Sotha Sil's people alive.
Because if I shuffle in the Necros, I can use them to recur the mentors, get Soul Tears for the Guardians, just to keep replaying the Guardians that way. And they're going to be exponentially bigger as opposed to just playing bigger Guardians. I think just doing this is better, it's more value. It also has a chance of finding me more more Call Dragons. Which I really want. Fell the Mighty. Yep. That's totally fine. Break one rune. I'm gonna Necro back a Sanctuary Pet. Call Dragon. That's a really good one, actually. Alright, that neuters his damage a little bit. It's pretty good. Also, to the person on the Assassin video that commented asking for longer videos, you're welcome. Because we're playing Control today. Goes face, gives me another card. Golden Saint. Tremora Adept. Okay. Bump there. Kill that. Kill that.
Walk with our Lord. Feel the power within you.
Let me just sit back on this 7/7.
You are the victor.
We got there. Just easily outvalued. Feels good, man. Oh. Acid Storm on Battle Mage. This one might be aggro Battle Mage. So depending on our draw, we might lose. Hopefully not, though. Dragon aspect is a weird one. I mean, we have rings, so I think we keep it just as early game removal and some life gain. Execute's pretty sick. This is not what we're going to see in our opening hand. Oh no, it's happening. We're getting punished for our hubris.
Careful there, friend.
Warcrafter.
Speak, citizen.
I'm gonna contest with this. Cause I'm suspecting Daggerfall Mage this turn. And that's a fair better execute target. Rapid shot trade. Okay, he's playing mid-range.
Face me.
He's playing mid-range slash Merrick. Or Giants Battle Mage, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna wait. Because if he commits to the dagger, he breaks a rune.
I will have your head. Let's do this.
Alright, this looks somewhat like Merrick to me. Second DV is pretty good. Do I want to ring one out? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, that's exactly what I want.
Do your worst. I will
Fresh start is not ideal. Blood Dragon, hello. Edict, hello. Just clear off some of this board. Yeah, he's playing mid.
reach, adapt and survive.
By the fires of oblivion.
Bunch of wards come down. Unluckily for him, we do have the second Drain Vitality. I'm gonna fresh start Ring Drain Vitality, I think. Word Wall's better. Sadly, I do have to break the ring here, but Word Wall does 2 for 1. Like, this blocks a bunch of damage.
For my kinsmen!
Take 4.
Blood will spill. I keep a spare blade in my boot.
So I'm just gonna Drain Vitality.
Shale take you.
I'm gonna Drain Vitality, and then next turn I get to Dark Seducer and to win the game, pretty much. Let's go DV this. Play Thorn Hist Mage over here, Ward Wall over here, upgrade Dragon Aspect. And then next turn we just drop a Seducer and win. That's the plan, at least.
I'm ready for you. Face me, you dog.
I have many important things on my mind.
Gano.
My kinsmen!
Gain some life. I want to see a little bit more commitment out of him.
I will have your head.
For my kinsmen!
It's just unfortunate that all his threats have wards currently. But we are getting to the point of the game where we can just Parthenax. Abner Tharn, hello. To get ward? No, it gets attack. Gains attack. I'm just gonna Jav. Get a Thorn Hist Mage down. I just want him to spend bolts, basically. This does mean I get to play Parthenax next turn, and no matter what Parthenax gives me, I think I can make a comeback. Cradle Crush.
Walk with our Lord.
Right, if he's got Earthbone Spinner, that sucks. I'm hoping for no Earthbone. Oh, Belligerent, that's equally as bad. Golden Saint. No! Oh!
We must protect our stronghold.
I did not want to put that into my hand. God damn it, game. I hope everyone realizes I meant to play that and not put it into my hand. I'm going to new era here. Oh, I meant to play the initial. Oh my god, I'm making so many mistakes. That's why I died to Bolt.
Well, let's see if we can find something useful.
This is how we lose. To me, just not clicking buttons very well. Alright, well, I know he has got nothing else in hand.
Walk with our Lord.
Top deck Bolt or top deck Belligerent wins him the game. Otherwise, we stabilize. He can trade into it now.
Let's put these.
Okay, that's huge. That's huge. Oh my god, I nearly fucking threw this. Dragon Aspect is great. I am going to Soul Tear back the Seducer for next turn.
Speak, citizen.
We're out of double bolt range, which is important considering he's got 2 cards in hand. Oh man, I nearly threw that game 2 turns in a row. Oh my god. Ah, god, I'm so dumb. Holy shit, I'm really dumb sometimes. Alright, we got Scout. Goblin is going to be rough. but reanimate I don't think is too bad for us. No ring also hurts, but we do have double golden initiate in hand. So if it is goblins, we can at least contest early with 2 initiates. Threaten to get some drains off.
The waters of life.
Okay. It's reanimate, that's fine.
The waters of life.
He's gonna ring his mage, I guess. Ah. Oh, it's shouts. Okay. It's just straight shouts, because I don't think they don't normally mix and match at least.
Hist revives.
Top decked and wrecked. These are 1 turn off Call Dragon.
Speak, citizen.
I'm not worried about overcommitting here.
Speak, citizen.
Sure, I'll play the other one. Why not?
The hist revives. Feed and flee.
Sometimes you just have all 3 golden initiates, you know? I'll shackle that because I can just get another 6 out next turn if he doesn't interact with me. I'm also probably going to take this trade. He's going to Call Dragon himself, I think.
Just forget about seeing me.
No, he's going to grab my Call Dragon. Cool. Give something -2/-2, so I can take this trade if I want. We'll draw first. We'll draw again.
Bark and birth. This is interesting.
I smell the stench of the living.
Ita or
Alright, we'll just chill like this for a minute. Call the dragon. Immediately replaces the sheer point dragon I just killed. God damn it. Yeah, kill. You need to kill the one too. Yeah.
See you later.
Thorns and claws.
Okay.
feel the power within you.
I will DV this.
On luck. I will cut your purse.
Speak, citizen.
Sadly, his Hist Mage is kind of getting to the point where I do need to kind of kill that as soon as possible. Another sheer point.
Scale this coward.
That's about right. So we've seen 2 sheer points out of his deck.
Shall we put in a dishonest?
And a Brynjolf.
You will die where
Ita or
I smell the stench of the living.
We're just not drawing very well, sadly. We've hit none of our late game. We've had 1 Call Dragon, that was it. Solitaire, yeah. For another sheer point. To kill my thing, to hit me for 7. Oh no, okay. That also works.
thorns and claws.
I smell the stench of the living. Reloading.
I can Parthenax with 1 mana left over, but what can I get off Parthenax that really makes a difference here? Drain Vitality is insane over here, because it clears the lane. But I'm probably better off just playing it safe. If I Seducer over here.
Walk with our Lord.
Edict this. And execute this, I guess. I should have used the Viper instead. Using the Viper that was smarter. Am I going to die to a Zimdar?
Must be cleansed.
No. Oh, the Shadowfen Priest does it though. Alright. That feels bad. I just didn't hit much in the mid game. Sadly, we drew a lot of our early game stuff, which is super unlikely considering we run so little of it. Oh well. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The deck is super solid versus mid-range control. Sadly, the last game we just got really unfortunate and didn't hit much of our late game stuff. We hit like 1 Call Dragon, and we hit a Parthenax like 2 turns too late. But it happens. Sadly, variance will get you sometimes. Not much you can do about it. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, do that like, comment, subscribe thing that I was talking about earlier on, because I'm a sellout, baby. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.